All right. For those who have just joined us again, welcome to ENA Education It's All. So we are here today to do the orientation for the Romanian government scholarship, which is offered through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So you're highly welcome and feel at home. Please be with us and then pay attention, and then you'll be successful also with this scholarship. You pay attention. Before we were attending orientation like you here, but today I'm here in Romania doing my university because of the orientations that we went through, and then these orientations are really helpful. So just be attentive and listen to those who will talk, and then everything will go smoothly. Uh, brief brief about the Romanian government scholarship. The Romanian government scholarship is fully funded except for your flight actually. So most of the scholarship coming to Europe, they don't provide for flights, so you will have to pay for your flight in case you win it. So, and I hope we wish and we would like to get winners from this group. Big number actually, the bigger than the number that came last year through education it all. So please be with us and pay attention. As for now, allow me to welcome our supervisor so that he can take us through the rules that will guide us throughout this meeting. Please, Mr. Supervisor, you're highly welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I think it's clear right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, my internet is having issues, and let's pray inside that it will not disconnect again. I'll try to share our orientation guideline here. I think it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, good evening, guys. I believe everyone is doing well. Today, I'm the supervisor. We are going to read everything out. Our today orientation is the online orientation for Romania government scholarship application process, online orientation. We have the poster. This is our poster, and we have three speakers. One is supervisor, another person is the moderator, and our speaker. We have one speaker. The theme of today is online orientation for Romania government scholarship application process. Subtitle is Unlock Your Path to Change with Romanian Scholarship. We have our mission and our vision. Our mission actually, like all about this orientation, we are going to talk about, okay, our orientation will provide insight. It will, our orientation will also provide some tips about the scholarship and how you will apply. And our orientation will be a roadmap to guide you seamlessly through the application journey, starting from step one up to the last step. Our speakers, we have number one is Pierre Pierlit, is in Morocco. Yeah, actually, that's me, by the way. I'm the supervisor. And number two is John Dauchol. John Dauchol is in Romania, and you will hear more from him later. And we have our speaker, Garang Ruben Guy. Garang is the Netherlands speaker. So to everyone, you need to, you need to be attentive and be careful with this. I will try to outline everything, and you must to keep your eye on this. Mute yourself until it is your turn to talk. When you are allowed to talk, then you will unmute yourself later. You need to respect this orientation because this is very important. You need to raise your hand or write down if you want to say anything, or if you want to ask any question, or if you want to talk. Listen and pay attention. The language we're going to use today is English. We have only one language, which is English. What we should do, what we should do here is that everyone should listen carefully to what our speakers will say. And for now, we have only one speaker. So you need to listen to what our speaker, your question or anything to be clarified in the chat section later. What we should do, or what will moderator do? We have our moderator John Dow, and what will John Dow do is our moderator will manage the time and the flow of the section, make and make the speaker the center of attention. Will keep track of the agenda and clock, and remind the speakers or one speaker and the audience of the remaining time, and allow the audience enough time to formulate the question. They will also intervene if the speaker or the speakers goes off topic, interrupt each other, or dominate the conversation. The moderator will provide a brief introduce each speaker, and facilitate a general discussion by the audience and speaker throughout Q&A question and answer section. Will help to review and manage comment people leave or the message was participants send during a stream live orientation. Review incoming question from the audience and decide whether they should be discussed or answered before, during, and after the speaker or the speakers. They will also warn members, all the members, and block them from interrupting the meeting or if you do anything or you are making noise, or either remove you or block you. Ask the right question when any member is not able to either ask because of network problem or another issue.
Okay, the network is actually quite challenging. So John Dow, if you are around, then let me allow you again to welcome the speaker, because I think that was the final reading. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Mr. Supervisor, for the guidelines that you have given us. And please, those who are here, please let's follow the guidelines so that everything will move smoothly. Let's cooperate and then everything will go smoothly so that we can finish this with all the answers and the questions to be answered. By now, allow me to welcome our speaker, Mr. Ruben Garang. You're highly welcome.
Okay, Ruben, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Yes, it's okay. Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's orientation about Romanian government scholarship. And I would like to thank everyone for joining, especially those who want to apply, and the speaker and the moderator of the today and the supervisor. I thank everyone for joining, and hopefully we are going to get what we really need, because when you put in more report, at the end of the day, you will surely get it. So do not worry, like, how am I going to do it? Or I don't know, I did not even apply before. And so don't worry about that. You will surely make it within any time. Allow me to share the screen.
Yeah.
What is happening with this one? Where do we share?
Go down there. You are using computer. Go down there. It's the share screen. Then that arrow pointing up, so it's near to chat.
Oh, yeah,
Between
yeah,
chat
yeah.
and yeah.
I thought we were using Teams because in Teams it shows on like in front.
Oh, okay.
Entire,
Using-
okay, entire.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
you guys were not getting me. I thought you were getting me.
No, sorry. For me, I was not gonna.
Yeah,
I was not seeing the space, so I was using the group.
oh,
So I did
it's
not.
okay.
But I was wondering why your voice was not coming.
Should I begin with the introduction again, or I was
Yeah,
that in the
sure. From the
beginning?
introduction, I've never had anything. Seeing you say, let me share the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining, and we really appreciate your time. This one is not a wasted time, of course, even if it will go like 4 or 5 hours. It's not a wasted time because at the end of the day, when you apply, you will surely get something. When if you will not get Romanian government scholarship, of course, you will get another one. So thank you for joining. And I also appreciate both the moderators and the speakers and the supervisors for organizing this wonderful orientation. I believe we are going to get insights of government scholarship for Romania. I'm by name Ruben Garang. I'm currently in the Netherlands, and I was one of the applicants of this Romanian government scholarship in 2022. I was also awarded this one, but I opted to come to the Netherlands. So let's go and see where Romania is located, because internet is bringing us to different places where we are not even residing. So even if we are residing in South Sudan, we can also go to Romania through internet. Romania is located in Southeast Europe, bordering these countries which we are seeing: Moldova, Hungary, Bulgaria, and Serbia, and also Ukraine at the far east. So that's Romania. Coming now to Romanian government scholarship, a lot of people can be eligible or they cannot be eligible depending on the requirements needed. This is all about application. For you to be eligible for the scholarship, you must have to submit a very complete file. What do we mean by a complete file? Is a file which has no deposits, like there are no absent, or you have completely filled the application. What they need, you have given them. Then you also have to get a good results from your high school or from your bachelor's or from your master's, because we have these 3 levels of application, like bachelor's, master's, and PhD. You also present your study documents issued by recognized institutions and universities. What we mean by recognized institutions are those universities like University of Juba, University of Rumbek, University of Nairobi, Kampala International University, and many other recognized universities. Then you also have to comply with the enrollment deadline. You may apply after the deadline, of course, but they will not select you because you are beyond the date. So we should have to be very careful with that. The level of study for this Romanian government scholarship, as I said before, are bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhD. The first two are in Romanian language. For PhD, applicants or candidates can study in English. And an important notice is they do not have medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy. If you are willing to apply for this, unfortunately, they do not have. Reason being, these one are like very expensive and they take long time, and no one wants to be paying much money. So that's why they are giving other courses, engineering and so forth, but they are not giving medicine. That's very unfortunate for those who are aspiring to be doctors. The application process is what we are going to do together, because Even if I make the screenshots and bring them here, it was not going to be good. So I had to do it here while we are watching. And the deadline, so that we should not forget, is 16 March this year. The website can be accessed in both English and French. Then now you upload the required document. So this is the website, is scholarship.studyin-romania.gov, this government of Romania, then it's scholarship. There is another website, this one. You can also use this, but then you have to follow some other steps to come up to this. So that's why I brought this straight away instead of only using this one. Let me paste log out. So when you come to this website, you can see here this French. So you can also change to French if you are like very well versed in French than in English. Then you can change to French. You can click here apply. If you do not have an account, you register first, and then it will bring you, it will send you a code to your spam or junk. It doesn't come to the inbox. So if you are waiting in the inbox, like where this code will come to my inbox, you go straight away to your spam or junk, and then you will get that code. You put the code, and then you create a password. Now let me log into my own account. This is what I used in 2022. This my account for the previous sessions is showing here. I can also make another application here for the new one. My old one, let me show you which documents I submitted. One was for high school, then the transcript of academic records for my degree, and then the degree itself, then the CB, which is curriculum vitae. Some other people were asking, is CB compulsory? Of course it is. You have to make your own CV. Maybe you can create it online. There are like templates online, or you can go to this Europass in bracket. You can also create a CV there, which is like for the European CV. Then it's passport, then high school, then age assessment. Age assessment is an important document in this Romanian government scholarship. Don't overlook it. Those were the results which I used. Let's see now, are they the same with the new one or they have changed in 2024? Because that was 2022. Now there are conditions that you have to agree here, or the first one, I'm not a citizen of an EU member country. You have to agree all of them, of course, because if you have one of them here, you are ineligible. So you have to tick all of them. Then now you come to understand. You will come to your personal information. You put your first name, your last name. We don't really have family name in South Sudan, but the first name in your name is what we consider to be your last name. Then your father's name, your mother's name, then your gender, date of birth, and then civil status, like single, married, divorced, widowed. And then, of course, if you are working, then you can put your occupation here and then the workplace. It's not compulsory. It doesn't show red one. When you see anything with red, that one is compulsory. The one with white like this is not compulsory. You have to put it if you have. Then you go to next step. Now the address and citizenship. The country of birth, then the city of birth. Can put Bor, Juba, Malakal, Yambio. Then the country of birth, if you were born in South Sudan, you put it South Sudan. If you were born in Uganda, you can put Uganda, and then the city of birth in Uganda. That's your best place. Like some of us are using best place like as villages. They are not cities, of course, but you have to put them according to how it is in your passport and national ID. Assuming that you have a village in your passport or a national ID, this will automatically be your city. And then passport or national ID, you can only use one of the two. Then now you come to the country of residence and then the city of residence. Then complete postal address. This one in South Sudan is still lacking because we don't really have a system. So you can only put straight, maybe you can put Konivanya. We really don't have numbers, but you will just guess any number. Then the country, Juba, then postal code. We really don't have postal codes in South Sudan, but you can also guess any number. Then how you put your citizenship according to how it is in your national ID. Then now you come to upload the file. So the first two are like personal information, address, and citizenship. Now you come to upload files. A degree of study, like what you want to do. If you want to do master's, you can click here, bachelor's or PhD. Let's click bachelor's. Then do you need a Romanian preparatory year? Yes. Unless otherwise you have a Romanian language certificate. If you have it already, then you put no. But if you don't have, you put yes, because that's a compulsory part of this scholarship. You have to undergo 1 year of Romanian language. Then your high school grade. For us, we are using percentage, like 80%, 90%. And as I said before, you divide that by 10 to equate it into Romanian grading system, which is a 10 grading system. So if you have 98, you divide 98 by 10. So this will automatically come as 9.80. That will be your grade in a 10 grading system. Then this is how it is in your certificate. So if it is 98, you put 98%. And then here will be 9.8 in 10 grading system. Then diploma issued by, you put your country here, the country where it was issued. If it was issued in Uganda, you put Uganda. If it was issued in Kenya, then you put Kenya. You cannot put your country here, but you put the country where the certificate was issued from. Then here you upload your CV. Yes, CB is red. For those of us who were asking whether it is compulsory or not. Anything you see encircled with red, that's a compulsory one. So without filling that one, you cannot proceed to the, you can proceed, but you cannot submit your application. Like if I leave this one unfilled, I can go to the next step, but I'm not allowed to submit my application at the end of the day because I haven't yet filled the compulsory one. Then now your birth certificate. Most of us do not have it, but if you have age assessment, will work here. Then you upload your passport or ID here. For the case of marriage, divorce, and all the other one, they are not compulsory. Only if you have is where you can upload it over there. And then you upload your high school diploma, or because I chose to be doing degree there, that's why it came automatically here as a high school diploma. If it was master's, it was going to bring a degree here. Then you upload a transcript. Most of us, we do not have transcript for our country. So you can only use a grading system, which is at the back of the certificate. This will act as your transcript. This is for those who are not yet graduated, but you have applied. So you only upload the only one which you have received, like If you graduated but you have not yet received your diploma, what they mean by diploma here is a certificate. A diploma is a certificate for both high school, bachelor degree, and PhD. They call them diploma. So if you have graduated but you have not yet received any certificate, you can upload what you have received, like anything attesting that you have graduated. Now you come to the part where you have to select your universities. You can select a different university here for language here, which is a preparatory year. Is you can choose a different university. These are the universities. Like for me, I chose this one in 2022. I chose this one. And then for my degree, I chose different universities. So it depends on you. If you want to choose different universities or the same universities, is the same. Because you can do a language preparation in different university and then you study in different university in the next year. But for you to have like to do like for you to not have a difficulty, maybe you can choose the same university like for the language, and then your prepared university should also be the same, so that you will not have any difficulty in moving up and down later on. So you can choose your study year, study domain. You can choose it like what you want to do. Like for this university, assuming that I have chosen this, then it will bring study domain. Then now I can choose if I want to do agronomy, administrative science, applied engineering science, automotive engineering, biotechnologies, communication science. So this one will depend on what you have chosen. Like for me, I chose this last year in 2022. This is what I chose and this is what they gave me. And then in option 2, you can choose up to 2 universities. Then you can choose another one and then you can choose. You have to be very careful here. At least let your study domain be related to one another. This is where they will see that you have a career path that you are trying to follow. If you choose agriculture here and then you come and choose engineering here, they may get confused like, what is this person trying to do? Then now you review your application. My application is not yet complete because I haven't built anything. That's why it is coming this way. There are things that I have not built. Now this is the review. When it is complete, it will show you everything, but for mine is not yet because I was just only showing you. Summit was supposed to be here if I had completed everything. Then now submit at the end of this one would have come. So this is all about the application process of the Romanian government scholarship. And for those of us who might have been wondering or have some questions, this is now the time for discussion. Thank you. And this is the end. So now, moderator and supervisors, it's now our turn.
All right, thank you, our speaker. As our speaker has already mentioned that now it is time for the questions. We shall have 20 minutes for the questions so that you can ask questions and then they will be answered within those 20 minutes. So anyone who want to answer and to ask a question, please, you can raise up your hand. Okay, someone is asking about the bank statement. Someone is saying, so which means they don't ask for bank statement, right? What does age assessment mean in other way?
Should I answer or you?
Yes, yes, I can see people are not there, so you can go ahead with those two.
Okay, okay. Yeah, for the case of bank statement, I don't really think whether they will have it in the application process. And even during the visa application process, they will only ask for your scholarship acceptance letter when you are applying for a visa. We do not have a Romanian government embassy in South Sudan, but you can do it in other countries like Ethiopia or maybe Kenya. These people are the one who are going to ask you, okay, you are going to Romania. Show us why you are going there. Then now you will show only your scholarship acceptance, not a bank statement. Unless when you are going as a self-funded student, this way they will ask you for a bank statement. And for age assessment, this is what all of us or most of us in South Sudan own, because they really want the birth certificate, but you can also show the age assessment. The one you get in the hospital when you are going to do your ID or your passport, that's what is called age assessment. It's not a birth certificate. Because a birth certificate is what is given to you at the time you were born in the hospital. But what you do at the anytime later on, that's age assessment. Like for me now, I can go to the hospital and get my age assessment certificate. But if a certificate was given to me during the time I was born, that was going to be a birth certificate because it's going to be different from what I'm going to get in the hospital currently. So thank you. We have other people who are showing hand ups.
There are already questions being typed down here. So another one is asking, what is the minimum grade required from Kenya?
Which number? Is it possible to submit your application at the minimum grade? Okay, for Kenya, we really don't know, but you have to equate your grade into the grading system of Romania. As we have already seen, the grading system is what? Is 10. For Kenya, what is the highest? Is it 180 or 90? What is the highest grade? So this is what you have to consider. If in Kenya it is 84, which is the highest grade, then this 84, or when you have something to do with 80 or something like that, you are in the range of 9 and 10, between 9 and 10, because you are like in the highest grade. For South Sudan, we are using percentage, so it's very simple to equate it. And for someone who said they have chosen accounting and computer, okay, it's not like bad that they are not going to consider you, but these one are two different courses, and of course they are related. For accounting, they are much more using computer nowadays, so you are like in the same line. So do not worry about that one so much, but just hope for the best. Which are the questions? Is it possible to submit your application? You can use your ID, your nationality ID, when your passport is still in the processing unit. Then you can use your ID as you have seen in the application. They are showing passport and ID. So you can use one of the two. You cannot use them at once, but you can only use one of the two. You can upload the documents in PDF format. They usually show it at the end when you are trying like, where is this one? Did I stop sharing my screen?
Yes.
I think I should have to share it again because at the end of everything, they are showing a format which you can upload it. Let me share again. Share my screen, entire screen. Go back and view. Yes. For upload files. Here they are saying only PDF file are accepted. Only PDF in every file. So you cannot upload any document in image form. You can only upload it in PDF form. That means you have to scan it into PDF. If it is already in your computer or in your telephone as a PDF, then you are good to go. Is it a fully funded scholarship? Yes, it is a fully funded, but you have to buy your own ticket and you have to make the process of visa alone. And another important thing is, after accepting you, is now upon you to start processing your visa process because the school usually begins in October. So you have to start immediately. If they give you in August or in July, then you still have time. Then you can begin immediately after accepting you. They will not tell you start at this time, do this, do that. No, they already assume that you know how to apply for visa processes. So it's upon every applicant to start looking for where to apply, especially in Ethiopia. They highly recommend Ethiopia, but I don't really know whether it is possible if you apply in Kenya. Then you start applying straight away. They will not tell you apply and all this. You have to apply for your own, and then you buy your own ticket and you start going straight away. For CB, share your CB format. Let me check if my CB is still there. Yes, this is my CB. Yeah. That was for 2022, which I did. I did it in this one. They call it Europass. You can type Europass and then you can create your own account there. You can log in. Or you can even write on Google like CB templates. It'll show you three templates and then you start doing it. You let not do those one we find in the computer centers. No, you have a lot of resources online. You can do it online, free CB template, or even you can do it with Word. With Word, you can go to file like this, and then you search here for CB template. With document there, more templates. Yeah, you can create with more template, and then you search for CB. You will bring, and then you choose what you want to do. Like here is bringing CB up there, or it can bring other templates. Then you can download one, then you put in your information, then you convert it to PDF on your PC, even without going to a computer center. Because those in the computer center, they are using like all format while people are going ahead, like this one, this is a CB, this one is also a CB, this is a CB, this. So there are a lot of different CB formats on Word, or you can look for them online, or the European Pass, which I show you, which is Europass. Europass CB. This is where I created my CV. Create your European Pass CV. You can create your account or you log in and then you just put in information. You can format it. You change any, you can change it to any different formats, anything that you like. Then you download it. So these are the possibilities of making the CV. I think the one of CV is answered. There are people who have hands up there. You can let them talk now.
We are not hearing you now. Garang, maybe you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I've been seeing people raising their hand. Now, okay, now you can welcome. I think you start with Dengake. I think has been raising his hand. Saying,
All right, Deng, you're highly welcome. Deng, you can ask your question and then we can answer now. Allow him.
okay, let the three participants who have raised their hand maybe ask the question and then you answer them at once.
Right. I think you are getting me right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. My question is like last year I applied for this scholarship and I created my account. The question is, should I get a new account or I use the previous account? Another question is about transcripts. The speaker talk about the transcripts and the submission of transcripts. So I'm asking, should we upload all the transcripts for high school or maybe three? Am I clear? So those are my questions. Thank you.
The first questions were not clear. You applied last year and
I applied last year and I created an account last year. So my question is, should I create new account or I use the previous one? And the second one is about the transcripts. So should I upload all the transcripts or maybe for grade 10, grade 12, and grade 11? So which transcripts am I upload? Am I supposed to upload all the transcripts or am I going to upload maybe for senior 3 or senior 4?
okay, is now clear. For last year, as you have seen when I log into my application, it was showing my previous account. And I was also able to apply with another one. So it's possible you can log in with your previous account and then you launch a new application because the past one will not work anymore because it will show the status either rejected or accepted. But you also have another option of applying again. So you can also use the previous one if you know your detail because they will go and detect. It's going to be the same document, so you can use it. For transcript, you can only use your senior 4, which is the last one, because this is what they want. You finish in South Sudan or did you complete your high school in South Sudan?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
it's
Yeah.
no longer there.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I completed my high school in South Sudan.
Yeah, what you have to do is because for our country, what they already have in the certificate is already a transcript because the transcript is what is showing your grades. And then the other certificate will just only testify that you graduated. For her, they make it in one. Then they call it a certificate. So what we will do as a transcript is you have the back page of your certificate, which is showing the grading scale. Like A is 80 to 100, and then A minus is this and this. That one is what you are going to use as transcript. If you already scan it, then you separate it out and then use it as a transcript. This is what I can only say.
All right, Mr. Speaker, thank you, and I request that you make your answers shorter, and those who are asking, please be quick also because we are running out of time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question.
Maybe
Dixon.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. You're getting me right?
Yes.
Thank you very much for the session. I'm by the name of Gano Dixon. I'm in South Sudan, Juba. So I have some two questions concerning the visa process. I just want to know how much it will cost for someone to maybe finalize everything for visa, so that we may also have hope and prepare ourselves earlier to have some money. We keep it, because when you're applying, you also suspect you may succeed. So let us know maybe if like how much dollar it costs, so that we shall be ready for it. And the next question is um, transcript. Is it not from senior 1 to senior 3 transcripts? That is just a question, because some people were telling me that if they say transcript, it means your results from senior 1 to senior 3. So thank you. That's my question.
All right. Ogeno, thank you for your question. And then, Mr. Speaker, can I please answer this?
Yeah, you can surely answer them, of course. Yeah.
All right. Ogeno, what you expect once you're expected, you should be ready actually to follow up your process financially. With the BIS, it is when you accept it, it is your request to request the Nairobi embassy. And if the Nairobi embassy doesn't accept, and then where we South Sudanese are supposed to go is Addis Ababa. And the flight to Addis Ababa is 450, and it keeps changing, you know that. So, and the visa itself, the visa is free. You don't pay any money for the visa. So anyone that is a Romanian government scholarship holder, you don't pay anything for the visa. It is free of charge. So what you have to pay, you have to get where you have to get accommodation in Addis Ababa or Nairobi, and then you fly there or what. So that is the cost. And about the transcript is from senior 1 to senior 3. It is not a must for it to be for the three terms, term 1 to term 3 in senior 1, and then again from term 1 to term 3 in senior 2, and then from term 1 to term 3 in senior 3. No, maybe they can summarize it as third term of senior 1, third term of senior 2, third term of senior 3. So that is it with the transcript. I hope I've answered you.
Yeah, but I did not pick you well based on the first answer about the visa. I think there was network problem.
The visa, you don't pay anything for the visa. The only problem comes in that we don't have the embassy in South Sudan. The Romanian embassy is not in South Sudan. So it is either you go to Nairobi or Addis Ababa. But for Nairobi, it is not granted because last year most of the people were declined. Out of the 7, only one visa was made in in Ethiopia, in Nairobi, and the rest were made in Addis Ababa. So if you have to request the Nairobi embassy, if they accept, and then you have to go there. But if they say no, go to Addis Ababa, and then you have to go to Addis Ababa. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we have to go to Mayak Samuel Mayen. You are welcome. We are not getting you, bro. Mayak, we are not getting you.
I think think that's an internet problem. So
Yes. Okay, like I think we have answered almost all the questions because I can see no more hands up there.
yeah, I saw someone raising his hand before. I think in the beginning, Jacob Theo. I don't know if he's still having his question or not.
Let me pick two questions written down here. One is asking about the flight. Yes, the applicant has to pay for the flight, and then the other one concerning among all the universities they are provided, are there which use English or for studies? No. If you're under government under a scholarship, you should study in the Romanian language. So that is it. And if you come here privately, and then you have to study in English if you want. Thank you. So you were saying someone was raising their hand?
Yeah, but I don't think if it's still, maybe his question has been answered. I've never seen
Yes,
it yet.
Jacob Pyong, if you're there, and then please, you're highly welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for my question was actually answered. It was about the academic year. When does academic year start, which was October, and flight ticket, you were to pay for a flight ticket. My other question is, if you are an undergraduate student in your last year and you are going to graduate in December, are you eligible to apply for master's program in Romania, or it's not possible?
All right. With that, it is stated you can apply, but you should have the transcript to support your application. And once you are accepted, you will be given the scholarship only when you submit your original results, like your degree. Is that answered?
I think so.
All right, thank you. We are left with only a few more minutes. So we have only 3 minutes for the questions. So please, those who are going to pick, please be quick and we can go ahead. Please, John, you can speak.
Yes, the question is not that big. Let me just put it. I just want to know: is it mandatory to? It's like preparatory whatever language when you are applying, because there is space for that one in the application. Some applicants don't choose that, and some choose that. So can it affect you when you don't want to select preparatory language?
All right. I think that was mentioned earlier by the Mr. Speaker. It is a must for you to do the language before, if you're coming here to do under a scholarship, or if you don't want to do it, and then you must be having the Romanian language certificate. That is the only way that you can survive doing the language here. Thank you. You want it, Akech? That is going to be our last one because there is no another hand.
Okay, thank you. What I want to ask, I want to know only two. One, what's the age limit of the program? Like when I'm applying, and what age mostly the program accepted? That's one. Two, there is also a CB, the program upload is there in the system. That CB is there, and maybe you are allowed to download it and then you fill it. that CV is also good. And maybe I will use my own CV depending on the format I like. Is it possible? Is it eligible that I can use any format, or I use that format that they provided?
No.
Those are my questions I want to know.
With the CV, any format can work as long as you just organize the CV well in any format. It is not restricted that it should be in this format. Any format can work. And about the age limit, I've not heard of it anywhere, or I've not read about it anywhere. So the scholarship looks to me more open. I don't know if there is any restriction, and then Mr. Speaker, you can help me on that. All right. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and I think we have to now to go ahead with our program to go to other things, and for this the questions, I think we have answered most of the questions, and then maybe for those whom we have not seen raising up their hands, maybe everything is answered. So please allow me to welcome the orientation department to make some announcement for you. Please take 1 minute, the announcement department. Mr. Jacob, can you please unmute the orientation department to make announcement?
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for attending the orientation. I really appreciate. I came a little bit late, and I'm sorry to take you back, Mr. Speaker and the moderator. There's some two people here we have been like, I think you have not seen them, and they have been raising their hands. That is their normal hands. Yes, my friend, your name is encrypted. There is no way we can call you. And I know if you understand, you can speak. Ask your question. Then there is another guy, a wall. You just forgive me, give these two people a chance to ask their questions, and we proceed with the program.
Okay. I'm by name Paul Goit Panchulwa. I'm currently living in South Sudan. I was having like two questions, but one is all about an admission into the university. Do they take a admission for the applicant, meaning on your behalf, or you first take admission and you put this on here as a prepared universities? Second question is that it's all about the issue to do with the expiry date of my national identity card. In South Sudan, they don't provide that because currently I'm having two. I'm having my passport, and my passport have levels only 2 to 3 months, I guess, to get expired. So I was about to use my national certificate, but I'm not having that expiry date on that one here. I tried to skip that date, but my application was not submitting, so I used the one on passport. Can someone help me, because this thing is disturbing me a lot, that is like I have done something wrong or what?
Okay, Mr. Speaker, I think you can take over from there.
Oh, yes. Did you try to upload your ID, and was it still showing you the expiry date?
Yeah, but in South Sudan, they don't have that. There is no reason here.
Yeah. That's true, because when I check here, there is a part which says upload your passport or nationality. First 3 pages. When I try to make it, it doesn't show any expiry date. Maybe in the case of address and citizenship, let me check what is there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, only using passport. Choose South Sudan. Yeah, it's very complicated. Yeah, because they are saying passport ID, passport ID. I think you can use your passport and then you can just put the expiry date because they know, of course, you will renew it. Because yeah, with the nationality, it doesn't have an expiry date. Or maybe you can put your nationality and then you push your expiry date to like 10 years or so. So that's another possible option.
Okay.
All right.
For the one of universities.
That's the same application. This is scholarship application you are doing is complete. When you are accepted, the university that you have selected are the one you are supposed to study in. So there's no
Wow.
any separate application anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right. Someone has written down here that I was cut by network before, and my question is, what does it mean to get the acceptance letter? For now, there is no acceptance letters being issued out. The acceptance letters will come only in July, after when the results are announced. So when the results are announced, you'll get an email telling you that you have been accepted or you have been rejected. So when you accept it, they will give you they will let you log into your scholarship portal, and then when you log in, that's where you download your accepted letter, and then now you'll have to proceed with other procedures. You only get accepted letter when you're admitted, and not now until July. I hope that question is answered. And the ticket is the applicant. Yes, yours alone. You have to pay for the ticket alone. The prices are different, so July is still for whereby you'll be looking for like how much is the flight. For now, I think we have to leave that one and like that. And maybe the other one is up. Okay. So these are the questions written down here. This one is saying, hello, my name is Awo. I have just joined the meeting late. I'm interested to apply for the Romanian government scholarship and I live in Turkey. Should I put my, or am I supposed to apply as living in South Sudan? Second read, may you summarize the important part of the scholarship? I think we cannot go back to summarize all the important part of the scholarship. Maybe you will get it later in the recording. And with the question, maybe I should say yes, apply when you're in Turkey. Put your address when you're in Turkey. It won't affect you in any way. So, but with the summary, you'll get it in the recording. Mm. I think with that, that is it. Maybe now I take it back to the announcement department, the orientation department. Orientation department, floor
There
is
is
yours.
there's still noise at the background. You can mute the rest. Okay, I think thank you very much to everyone for attending the orientation once again. My name is Nia Luan. I'm the deputy of orientation and scholarship department, ENA. That's education is all. It has really been a productive day, and I hope we have done a lot, and everyone has got what he or she wanted out of the orientation. Today, I won't talk much because our head of the department is present, as I think is still around. So I'll just make some few announcements, and I welcome him to come and welcome the Director General, and we close everything. So the next orientation will be for a certain university, that is the university's scholarship, which takes students from all over the world, and the base is in Ghana. So when you win the scholarship, you go and study in Ghana. It's also like the rest of the scholarships. They give you stipends and studies, everything is given. Even they distribute the laptops to some other students. So life there is good. And I advise you also to try out that scholarship, which is, I don't know, some universities are named using local languages, and according to the pronunciation of the letters I see there, I can pronounce it as Achesi University scholarship. So that's what we are going to do next week, and still you're welcome, and I wish you good luck in trying your best to get a chance, and that's what we all need. Thank you very much. Right now I will welcome Mr. Deng Solomon to add a word, and welcome our director, Mr. Deng Jacob, and we close everything. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Deng Solomon Kwat. I am living in Morocco, studying economic and business administration. First place, I would like to acknowledge everyone here present for attending this important session and the orientation for the Romanian scholarship. To the Department of Orientation and Scholarship Department, I am the head, and then Nyar Lual is the deputy. And I really want to appreciate the effort he has been doing in my absence. I have been off this platform for 6 months, and really him and other staff of ENA has been doing a lot. So I really want to appreciate everyone for keeping the purpose and the aim and the objective of ENA alive. It is really a pleasure. And to the students who are aspiring for scholarship, who want to get a scholarship to study, please do not give up. Continue to attend these important sessions because they will help you. And in the end, later, you will be able to get whatever you want. So it is a matter of not giving up. Keep on trying. Most of us here tried before numerous scholarship, about 7 scholarship, and you get the final one, maybe let's say number 9. So for that reason, I also encourage you to maintain that spirit and follow your dream. I will not take much to consume time, but I'm here purposely to announce to you that I'm back, and we will continue as usual. So for one of the students before wrote about the acceptance later, I would just like to element on that. Majuk sent me his acceptance letter, and he told me that he is likely to get maybe shortlisted. Waiting for shortlisting in January. Is it July? Yes, in July. So for the case of Majuk, just be patient and wait, be checking your email regularly, and maybe if they call you, then you can do your interview and other things, and then you go for your studies by God grace. So at this point, I would like to call our Director General, Mr. Jacob Dengbor, to come and give his words of appreciation and any other announcement, if applicable. Then at this point, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Dean Solomon. First of all, before I maybe say the word, can we take a general photo? Maybe for those who are still there, we maybe put on our cameras if possible, and then we take a general photo, maybe for our platform. So if you can possibly put on your camera, then you can put it, not a must. So you can put it. Okay. Yeah, the rest, if possible. Okay, I'm taking the photo. Let me say 1, 2, 3. Then other person missing. If you wanted maybe to put on your camera and I just took the photo without you, then let me take it again. Maybe you see yourself in the group. I would send the photo to the group, then you see. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. So first of all, I would like to give thanks to the orientation department for the wonderful job, and the professional and design department for all the job that they are doing for us to come and learn from this source. So secondly, I would like to give my thanks to the organizers of today, starting from the speaker or the presenter, the moderator, and the supervisor. Thank you so much for the wonderful job. If it was not because of your report, this day would have not been colorful as we have seen it. And thank you to all the participants for your enthusiasm and your commitment. Because without you, we cannot help anyone. So as we are all helping ourselves, so we thank you for your contribution, for joining, for learning. Because it's also our wish that we get people who will learn from us. So we want to contribute to the society, and if the society refuses, then who will we contribute to? We cannot give back to anyone. So you are the society we are giving back to. So if you give yourself give yourself time and you attend the orientation, then we can all succeed, because we believe that your win is our win as ENA. So we also believe that when we help one, so we help whole. Hey, you can stop your cheering. Who is that one disturbing? So that's what we believe in. That's our core philosophy. So the last one that I can say is that for all who try by all means to attend the orientation, let me assure you that if this year will not end without you getting maybe a positive response for any scholarship, because it doesn't matter like which scholarship like you are applying to, but how long you attend the orientation, because all the scholarships, they actually have almost the similar requirement. They always have almost the similar criteria. It means, so if you attend almost every scholarship, then you will be familiar with how you can apply for any scholarship. Then it will be very easy for you now to apply for scholarship, and you win it. You learn all the trick, because here in orientation we tell you about how you can possibly apply, what is needed, and like the hardest thing in the application. So how you can tackle them. So if you attend the orientation, then you are possibly likely to get a scholarship. So it doesn't matter just being the group and you wait for a link to be shared and all these things. But we are trying to reduce our load as a means, and also as volunteers of ENA, because we are just doing this one to help our society. So we also want you to also help us. So how do you help us? So helping us is attending orientations, because if you attend orientation, you will not be asking like simple questions in the group that maybe give people hard time to respond and all this. So it will also be hard for you to navigate your application alone. It means like if you contact one of us and you ask for question, then you will be asking valuable questions that are very important, that can help you maybe win that scholarship. So try to push hard. The people you are seeing here, like the means or the one controlling HENA, they also push hard for them to get scholarship to different part of the world, and that's why they're now conduct. That's why they have opportunity now to conduct orientations. Otherwise, they could have got they couldn't have this opportunity to maybe to make orientation and all this. So we also believe that maybe some years to come, you also maybe you will be the one controlling ENA, because ENA will exist for eternity. We will live from here and ENA will still remain, because you are getting a scholarship will be the one taking responsibilities over later. So to give back to the society we are doing. So I encourage everyone to actually be active and always make sure you attend the orientation such that you reduce our workload. So thank you so much. And I wish you all the best in your application process. And believe me, you will not end. If you commit yourself attending orientation, you ask questions in a group for things that you don't understand, you search for opportunities, I tell you, will not end without getting any scholarship. This is just only sign. This is a sign of commitment, and this shows that you are eligible for any scholarship. Because once you attend orientation, that shows that you have interest, and orientation is start with the interest. So if you have interest, then you can get it. So thank you so much, and we are always there for you. So always ask in the group if you contact someone, because most of the time we are also a student and we are busy. So if you can contact someone, maybe some people contact me sometimes when I'm sleeping. Some people contact me when I'm in the class. So when you contact me and you don't get quick response, ask in the group, because in the group different people are there active at different time. So or remind me again, ask me again if I don't respond, because sometimes I'll receive a lot of messages and your message may go down. So that's what I can just recommend people, and try to ask in the group, in general group, because we are always active there. You always see admins are always there. So thank you so much, and have a nice time, and see you again in the next orientation. So I can maybe stop the recording now, and then